I mean, like, you can't pitch chords with Melodyne, right? But it's not like perfect.
Yeah, it's probably easier to just tune the guitar.
Yeah, you change like leaves in the fall. 1 minute you want me so bad, then the next you don't want me at all.
Hey guys, and welcome to the studio. Today is a special day because today I'm recording quite a lot for the new sample pack. As you know, I was thinking about doing a sample pack for ages. I already started laying down chords, laying down drum samples, one-shots, it's everything all done, but I wanted to make this sample pack special and have like one folder that is more construction kit than actually like a classic sample pack. So with maybe 5, 6, 7 songs where you have already like a verse, a pre-chorus, a chorus and a bridge to work with, and have in there at least like a drum loop consisting of a couple of layers, have the chords in there as MIDI, as piano, maybe as a synthesizer, housey chords, and on top of that a guitar. And since my guitar playing is only enough like to do rough sketches and melodies, I thought why not get Justus here in the studio. He's my guitar guy, playing all of my guitar bits that end at the end on top of my songs, because he's just like way more pro than me when it comes to playing guitar. So also a great opportunity to show you how to record guitars, how to process them, and actually make them sound really rich and nice, and make sure they actually fit into your productions. Okay, we got Justus in the building. He's the guitar player. For how many years are you already playing?
I started when I was 12, so it's been
long time.
18 years, yeah.
18 years, so you need someone that can actually play the guitar. It's the most important. I mean, yes, the microphones and everything matters, but at the end it's down to the performance. So I started maybe 2 years ago. It sucks, and he's just playing way better. But let's maybe get to the guitars really quick, because they also matter. So what kind of guitar is it? I already see it's a Fender.
Yeah,
so
it's
that
a
sounds
Fender
good.
Stratocaster, just like one of the standard types of guitar.
When did you get it? It's fairly new. You bought it like a year ago?
Yeah, maybe one or 2 years ago, yeah.
And you once told me it's a Mexican version.
Yeah, it's more like they have guitars that are built in the United States, and they have guitars that are built in Mexico. But you have basically, before you buy a guitar, you have to play it, because even like the cheap guitars can be very good, but they really differ from one guitar to the other. So sometimes you get a good one and sometimes not, so it's always good to play them before you buy them.
So with the Mexican one you save a little bit, and you then just have to make sure to pick one that is built the right way. Okay, yeah, for electronic guitars it's very simple to record them. You just need one cable. If you can find one cable, but I can't find it. Very important, always have a backup cable with you. I don't know where mine are. I searched upstairs, couldn't find them. So Justus is saving the day. That's the cable, both jack, one in the sound card, one in the guitar. And there's another way to record electronic guitars, like with an amp. You have an amp in your studio?
We usually, or originally, you used to play the guitar through the amp and then put a microphone there and record it. That's like the standard way of recording electric guitar, but nowadays it's just a lot more practical and faster to just plug it directly into the sound card or into the preamp and then use guitar rig or whatever.
You're way more versatile. You don't need the money for the amp. You can't screw up recording it in the wrong way, because like miking an amp can be complicated. So maybe let's play the first couple of bits and then later on switch to the acoustic guitar. And of course getting the tuning right before you even start recording, otherwise there's almost no way to rescue it later on if you just get it in. Like, it's just annoying to fix it in post.
You can try fixing it in Melodyne, but it's probably easier to just re-record it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely tune your guitar before recording. we're all done with the electronic guitar. Now the acoustic. This one has like a pickup plug, so you could actually plug in a cable and record it the same way as the electronic one, but it sounds better with the mic.
Yeah, with acoustic guitar, I think it always sounds better if you mic it.
The mic is anyways right there. Should we use 2 mics or is 1 enough?
Most of the times 1 is enough. We could maybe use a room mic.
Yeah, okay. Just set it up.
Sure.
Because, I mean, if you do an acoustic track, just a guitar and a voice, I would usually take 2 mics or maybe even 3.
Have one around here pretty close, then one a bit further away from the whole of the body, and then have a room mic that's
just somewhere
far away.
But if you do electronic music, I think 1 mic is actually enough, because it's anyways embedded into the production, and if there isn't a part where you can just hear the guitar, I think it should be enough. And of course, whenever you record something, the sound of the room ends up in the mic, so we're not doing it in the control room. Of course, here in the vocal booth that is acoustically treated, where everything sounds nice and dry, and you just get the signal without any reverb. And you then just basically add the reverb and post, or way more flexible, way more control. Actually, this needs to go here. Also, of course, making sure all doors are closed. So cool, he's playing and you can't hear a thing in here. And we're done. Huge thanks to Justus for playing the guitar. It sounds really, really good. I will show you everything we made, but first you need to pack, go and work in your studio. Always busy as a music producer. Every day working. So let me give you a quick run through of what we've recorded. The first one is a deep house acoustic song. It's still very rough. I just made sure today to get the guitar in, and I already played a little bit of the chords in there, some top melodies. I will start to produce those songs a little more, but not finish them entirely. I don't want just to give away in the sample pack like finished songs. I think there's no point in that. It's more like a starting point, an inspirational point where you can start making music, and of course have the recordings in there that might be harder for you to record, or you don't know someone that plays the guitar, so you can just use those parts as samples. Then the second one with the acoustic guitar. It's really just the acoustic guitar, then a piano, and a top melody that sounds really, I mean, not the melody sounds awful, the sound sounds awful. Didn't have the time to sound design yet, but this will be the next step. It's just there, like, to have the melody in there. Then a deep house song that has an electronic guitar. Sounds really cool, really nice. The guitar, again, you also get the piano chords. And the bass line. All of this will be mixed a little bit just to give you an idea what this could sound like, but all of the elements you actually need for a song are in here, like the main guitar bits. Always 3 sections. One is like for the verse, one for the break or pre-chorus, and one for the drop or chorus, whatever you want to call it, depending if you make like pop music or electronic music. Then there's one that is more in a future bass kind of style. We got the typical future bass chords that stop whenever the snare hits. It all sounds a little weak at the moment because like the production, it's just like getting the melodies in there and the guitar first. Also here is the guitar on top. Quite nice melody. I think you could also use this on every other style of music if you just take the guitar. And then someone singing nice on top of it. You could also turn this into a 4 to the floor house song. into an acoustic version, whatever you're up to. I want to keep this as open as possible. Then we got one that is housey. Also here the chords, I will tweak the sound and then also bounce the sound out as a waveform, so you can use that with the sound or just the MIDI, whatever you're up to. Next up we got a more underground influenced song, simple. It has like the bass line, an arpeggiator. Pretty cool. I think you can work with this and make something nice. Of course, there's also a tropical house influenced song in this. Also here the sound design isn't where it should be, but just like a general idea. I just want to collect kind of starting points of songs. I will like probably work on every single one of them for one more day and then make this sample pack available to the public. I of course also collected already one-shot samples, kicks, snares, claps, hi-hats, everything you need, effects, sounds, drum loops, entire like one-shot sections like out of synthy sounds. Basically everything you need. It will be a huge package, way bigger than the other stuff I usually do, and it won't be for free this time, because it's a bigger package, but I thought about making it, you have to pay only $1, and if you want to, you can pay more. So between $1 and infinity, that would be cool to have an infinite amount of money. Also not quite possible. Anyways, you basically pay what you want. If you want to support me, the channel, the Accents team, if you think it's worth it that you pay for the sample pack $10, then just pay $10. If you think it's just worth $5, pay $5. If you think it's worth basically nothing, you don't want it, just don't download it. If you want it for the cheapest, it will be $1. And of course, all of the rights to it are yours. You can use it in any song, do whatever you want with it. Those sample parts are copyright free. There's nothing holding you back from just using it in your songs and releasing it. So I think that's it for today. I will just work a little bit more on those sketches and do the sound design, which usually takes the longest, going through presets and then dialing them into something that sounds good. I might also include some preset sounds for Serum and Diva just to make this whole package complete. So this is one part of the making of process of the sample pack, and also how to record an electronic or acoustic guitar. And tomorrow I'm doing a Q&A. It's running right now, so if you're interested to ask me a question, just hit the link down below in the description. It's my Instagram page, and just hit me up there with a question, and it will be here on this channel tomorrow. So thanks a lot for watching. We'll see us tomorrow back again here in the studio making music. Sign out.